Here's what President Trump just posted, quote, Iran is completely collapsing. 4 words. Iran is completely collapsing. This comes as news is broken of Iran's currency, the rial, being in an absolute freefall, imploding past 2 million rials to the dollar, all as the United States is now set to unveil details of its economic D-Day package as of today. Simply put, the Iranian regime could not possibly be in a more weakened position. They've lost the strait, they've lost the streets, and now this morning they're losing their currency itself, the rial cratering past 2 million to the dollar in an absolute freefall. A devaluation so severe, it's wiping out whatever little purchasing power ordinary Iranians had left. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent himself called the coming sanctions package, quote, the single greatest financial offensive ever marshaled against an adversary, vowing to sever every economic lifeline that sustains the tyrannical regime until Tehran completely teeters. Trump wasn't exaggerating this morning when he posted that Iran is completely collapsing, because right now, in real time, that's exactly what the numbers, the streets, and the regime's own leaders are telling us. In one of the more stunning developments in this war, the grandson of Ayatollah Khomeini was filmed openly admitting that the U.S. blockade has inflicted devastating and crushing effects on the Islamic Republic. Speaking in front of President Pezeshkian and other government officials, Khomeini acknowledged that the regime is being squeezed from every direction. He described the pressure as so severe that it could bring down 10 governments in the region. It was a stunning admission, and it comes as an increasing number of legacy media outlets are indeed realizing that the Trump administration has known what it's been doing all along, and the strategy is indeed working. The single most powerful regime in the Middle East is collapsing. The New York Post stated it bluntly. From what they can see, Iran is losing, and it is losing badly on every front that matters. The central proof point is the Strait of Hormuz, the one point of leverage the mullahs brag they use to bring the world to its knees has failed. Did you know that U.S. life expectancy peaked at 78 years back in 2014? Scientists have discovered that kimchi actually slows the aging process of human cells. And now you can get all the benefits of kimchi in a simple capsule with Kimchi One. Give them a call right now at 888-597-0233. Remember, if you call them, you get 50% off plus free shipping. That's 888-597-0233. U.S. escorts are now moving roughly 200 vessels a week through Hormuz, a near 400% jump from just 2 weeks earlier, proving Tehran's blockade threat was all bluster. Meanwhile, the Post notes inflation inside Iran was already running above 90%, with mass unemployment gutting the country so badly the regime can no longer even reliably pay its own regular army. Not the IRGC, just the actual conscript military. And so their bottom line for Trump is blunt and simple. Don't blink now. Okay? The only way Trump loses his war is by easing the pressure before Tehran's total capitulation. Hold the line, let Bessent's sanctions land, and let the regime's own economic collapse finish what the bombing campaign started. So obviously, it's no coincidence that Iran's civilian government, their parliament, is now openly begging for a deal. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian was reported to have said flatly on Friday that they needed to find a way to end this war immediately. And it's not just Pezeshkian. The parliament speaker, Ghalibaf, who's frankly no moderate, he nevertheless over the weekend was reportedly calling for an end to this conflict again immediately. I mean, bottom line, it's killing them. Trump has maintained a full blockade on the Islamic Republic since the previous memorandum of understanding fell apart a few weeks back, effectively cutting off Iran's ability to export oil, starving them of $500 million a day in oil exports. It's the single largest source of revenue for Iran, and it's gone. And that's the financial noose as it's been called, and it's tightening. Just when the regime thought things could not possibly get worse, the noose is tightening. And this week may indeed be the week that it all comes to a decisive end.